Good morning. Hello, Helldivers, and welcome to my channel. I'm Snippy Joker, and on today's episode, we ask the question, what is the universal loadout that's good for when you quick match? And yes, you can see my beautiful face. Hi, this is what I look like. I know. Stop it, I'm beautiful, I know. Now, if you're like me, you don't really care sometimes who you face. You don't care if it's Illuminati, you don't care if it's the Terminids, you don't care if it's the Automaton. So what is the best loadout to go into that kind of works well with all three? Now, I'm not saying this is the best loadout. We've done meta loadouts for each class. We've done the worst loadouts for each class. We've even been provided by a fellow YouTuber the worst loadout I have ever done, all of which are on my channel. But I wanted to find out what would be that universal, that happy medium for most players, that no matter where you go, you're going to be able to help out your teammates even on the harder difficulties. And so far, after multiple game matches, this is what I found. So the weapon we're going to be using as your primary is the Adjudicator. This has been by far my favorite and personal weapon I've used throughout my career in Helldivers. Before the level ups, even after the level ups, I've been trying other weapons. As you can see, I've been trying to level up other things, but I've always come back to the Adjudicator. Why? It's got great damage, it does well with medium armor penetrating, and it's got great accuracy when it comes to aiming down the sights and taking out your enemies. Now, the only downside that I've found with the Adjudicator is you go through ammo just as quickly as you do a machine gun. Really, that's one of the few downsides. And thanks to the level up system, you can help the accuracy even more. Secondary, I prefer the Redeemer. Now again, if I know I'm going against the Automaton, I'm going to take the Senator. If I know I'm going against the Illuminati, I'm probably going to take the Loyalist. If I'm going against the Bugs, I'm probably going to take the Crisper. But I don't know what I'm going against, so I'm going to stick with the one gun that's a fully automatic, has a decent clip, and can mow down hordes pretty quickly when my Adjudicator runs out and I need to switch to a weapon, my secondary weapon. Now, Throwables. Throwables is always up in the air, right? You have the Incendiary that can be good against most enemies, including the Bugs. You have the Gas, which is good against hordes and things of that nature. You have the new ones that are like the Urchin that can stun. You have the Thermite that does 2,000 damage. But here's the problem. The gas grenades, and maybe you can prove me wrong, the gas grenades when thrown into a bug hole or into an automaton hole doesn't really blow up the base. The incendiary impact can kill you and your teammates. The thermite, yes, can get the job done when you throw it into a bug hole or base, but it takes a second for the fuse to go off. It just burns over time and then explodes. And on top of that, you only get 3, unless that's changed. So I believe the impact grenade is your best choice. You get 4. It automatically blows up as soon as it makes contact, right? When it takes out bug holes, bases, and even Illuminati bases. And on top of that, if you're in a rush, being chased by the enemy, I've known to basically turn around with the grenades attached, throw it, instantly explode, don't have to wait for a fuse. Most of the time, I'm losing a half, maybe a quarter or half to the enemies that are chasing me. And then my guns can take out the rest. Now, armor-wise, I'm going to choose something that's mobile, that's light, but gets that armor rating a little bit higher. Now, most light armors are around 50. This one's at 70, but most armor ratings are at 50. You get a couple of them like the Infiltrator and the Demolition. They can go a little bit higher. They can get you closer to the medium armor. But the good thing about the Engineer is it reduces your recoil. So you have less recoil on your weapons. And it increases the amount of grenades you have on, throwables that have on to by 2. So now I'm going from 4 impact grenades to 6. And then helmet and cape is whatever your choice. Now, stratagems, well, we'll go to boosters next. Boosters. Now, boosters, there's a lot of them, right? It's hard sometimes to choose, but the one booster that I feel, again, when you're going in against Quickmatch, any enemy, we're doing universal, happy medium, Hell Pod space optimization. Because when you go into a fight, you want to go fully loaded, fully armed, and ready to attack. If this is chosen, Vitality. This helps minor damage reduction from all sources for all Helldivers. Gives you an extra chance not to get damage or afflicting damage by minor attacks. Yes, there's still devastating ones. Yes, there's still things that can hurt you over time, but at least the minor ones don't add up. And you can get away from a fight that could be unfavorable. If that's chosen, usually I go for the experimental infusion, which is restoring health, increased movement speed, and damage reduction. Right? This is good, but if you're out of stims, if you're taking minor damage, yeah, it does help when you have the stims, but if you don't have the stims and you're not a medic, this will run out. Whereas this, every time you come in, you're fully loaded, ready for the fight. Other than that, you could go maybe for again, you get up to 4. You can go for maybe, let's say, stamina enhancement or muscle enhancement, or even, what was it? One of my favorites, the motivational shocks, which if someone is using the mortar that, affects your movement or anything that affects your movement, this can help you move faster. But that, again, the fourth one is personal preference. Now, stratagems, we are going to go with the machine gun. Now, the machine gun, and I'm not talking about the stalwart, the light machine gun. The machine gun is medium armor penetrating, has a large clip, and depending on the rate of fire you choose, depends on the accuracy and the damage. I usually go for the slower ones, but you guys let me know which one you like to go with that one. The Eagle Airstrike will always be in my stratagem choices. It's precise. It takes out bug holes. It takes out little swarms. It can damage medium to heavy armor. I said damage, not take them out, but enough power probably could take them out. It is just my all-around favorite to have on me at all times. The 120 is good for taking out specific areas where there may be heavies, their bases, or just a swarm of bugs. You want to concentrate that area. The downside to that is, again, it's a little bit more expansive, so your teammates can be taken out. I don't like the 380. I think that's too wide, and I don't like the HE fire ones. That, to me, is just crazy. The personal shield. Now, you could choose the stratagem, which is the larger shield, right, that comes down and endomes a bigger area. The problem I have with that is nothing is stopping from coming in. Now, there could be updates where if something comes through the shield, it takes damage, but nothing is stopping from coming in. So if you're on bugs, they're just going to walk through the shield. It's more of good for anything that has more of a distance. So like the Automaton, like it would be good if you're in a defensive area and the Automaton are at the distance shooting at you, which can get annoying. That's great. Or Illuminati has some enemies that shoot from distance, like the ships that shoot from above, or the strafing ships that come out. That's great. The problem is it has a cooldown. It only lasts so long. It just, to me, it's not right. For me, I'd rather bring the personal shield because I feel like that does better against all the enemies. Even when bugs are swiping at you, if they swipe while you're running away, it'll hit some of the shield before it hits you. And lastly, I would choose, or is that all 4? Machine gun, Eagle, that's all 4. Duh. Now, from there, again, it's personal preference. But again, if you're going to Quickmatch like me, you're doing level 7, what do you want to use that can help you in the end? This, to me, is something that would help you in any bugs, any event, any type of mission. But again, let me know in the comments. And if you let me know in the comments your favorite loadout or loadouts that you can use when you're going to Quickmatch, I'm going to try them out. I'm going to make a video on it. And I'll say, this YouTuber did this. Let's have fun together, right? Okay, so let's choose the 120. The Eagle Airstrike. You can also choose the Napalm Airstrike, which adds fire to your fun. But I don't want to kill my teammates. At least not intentional. So we're going to choose that. We're going to choose a shield. And then what did they choose? So someone already chose both the Hell Pod and the heart and the stamina enhancement. So here, what do you choose? You can choose probably your muscle enhancement, because a lot of the terrain in these maps, especially like rocky maps, jungle maps, ice maps, those, like the city maps, not so much, but those maps, that could be very helpful against rough terrain, getting you farther and faster away from the bugs, especially if you have bugs that are like the enemies like bugs that basically hop and kill you, because you know the hunters can be a pain in the dick. Excuse my language. Excusez-moi. Mon chéri. My apologies. I try not to have a filthy mouth. It's not always can't always stop it, right? You know, sometimes it's just in you. That's what she said. Okay, so we're gonna pull down the shield. Looks like we're facing the bugs, which makes sense because a lot of the Helldivers, the mission right now is to get super rares off of is it the G system? I forget which system it is. Oh boy. Also, the thing with the shield is, if I can call it down or grab it in time. No way he just did that. Dude basically sacrificed himself to do that. Okay. Okay. Sorry. We got a lot of bugs. I need my shield. Can you read that? Okay, good. Alright, I'm gonna go take that out, because that's annoying me. Also, if you have flyers, like you saw right there, the shield actually does take, see, the shield protects you a little bit from the flyers, which is fantastic. Also, what I like about the impact grenades is if I do this right, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, am I not doing this right? 5, oh, okay, all right. Well, usually the grenades take out those shrieker nests, but I must have been doing it wrong. What else is new? No, am I the best Helldiver in the world? Yes, yes I am. No, I'm not. Oh, bugs. Okay. But yes, I have taken out those shrieker nests before with grenades. I don't know why I didn't work last time. I think the reason it didn't work, and this is just me having my personal opinion. I'll let that guy take it out. Nice. Is because you have to like hit them on the top of the dome, the top of the shroom or whatever. If you hit them underneath, I think they have more protective. Again, that's just a theory. But yes, I have actually taken out a shrieker nest with those grenades. I need to... Alright, so, and this is what I love about this gun. So if you have a white marker, it's doing half damage, but it is penetrating, right? Like red marker means that you're taking on full damage, white marker means you're doing about half damage, but you're penetrating through the armor those guys have on the front. And then of course, if it's not piercing, then you're gonna see that like little bounce effect, bouncer marker. Are these guys that killed me? Just sitting on my stuff? How dare you? How dare you? Where's my stuff? Oh, it's over there. Don't take my machine gun? Or did I not call it down? I don't think I called it down. Excuse you. Excusez-moi. I'm trying to do something here. I don't need this kind of shenanigans. Are you kidding me? I'm about to die again. Excuse me. Can you please fudge off? Thank you. God, bugs, they're so intrusive. They don't know their own personal space. You know what I mean? Always got to be up in your grill. Okay. So, like I said with the machine gun... Oh, that's not that. I mean, you can do the adjudicator single fire, but I wouldn't recommend it. It doesn't always work. It doesn't work well for me. It's single fire. All right. Here's the map. But yeah, so we got the Eagle Airstrike. We get 3 of those, which is why I like it. Oh boy. Oh my. So you see that little bouncing effect? It means I'm not really doing anything against it. However, if I pull out this bad boy, and if I shoot it right and dodge him, you get some like red and white markers. Not all the time. But you see like I'm getting some red markers, but I'm like wasting a crap ton of my ammo. If this isn't working out for you, like me... Oh, it did work out. There's things like that. Okay. Stop staring at the camera, Snippy. Look at the bugs. Okay. Alright, so let's go and get the Blinky Boy, which I love Blinky Boys because they have super rares. Blinky Boy, Blinky Boy. Okay, and it's an Arc Thrower, because that's what I want in this game, is an Arc Thrower. Might as well just jerk me off right now. Excuse me, I know I have a dirty mind, I apologize. Or do I? I don't like the Arc Throwers. I think they're unpredictable. You know, they always like somehow end up attacking your friends more than the actual enemy. What gun did I use? No, they have the arc grenades now, which actually work out well. But again, it's one of those weapons that are not teammate friendly. You ever see these holes? These things will kill you within a second. Watch. Let's see if it does it. Oh, it didn't do it. I don't know. Sometimes when I throw it in there, like instead of destroying the hole, in the end it just basically creates like an eruption around me and kills me, and it's like, okay, gotcha. Thanks. For democracy. I didn't do that. I wasn't flexing. No, I'm not a strong boy. I mean, I am because I hold my daughter all the time. Which, by the way, is probably like the most beneficial thing. Only a 20-pound child or 20+ pound child non-stop really helps out the muscles. They say go to the gym. No, just, you know what, just go babysit a kid. You'll definitely get some exercise. You'll definitely get some exercise with that. Oh, gotcha. Nope. Oh, it did do it. Okay, so the Ego Strike definitely helped me on that one. Probably already had damage on it, to be quite honest, so. Okay. Let's go. Let's party. Oh, I see a Blinky Boy in the distance. Blinky Boy. But yeah, I love the Adjudicator. Like, the Adjudicator does one thing, but if you, like, zoom in, I feel like the accuracy of it increases when you're... Oh, hello. Okay, alright. There was a charger behind me, by the way. I didn't know that. I should probably raise the volume on my headset. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying, the Adjudicator actually, I feel like, increases its accuracy when you zoom in on it. Or zoom in the scope in. And I don't know, I just love the Adjudicator, to be quite honest. It's just an amazing gun to me. It does a great amount of damage. It's medium armor penetrating. In fact, I was looking through the weapons yesterday or the other day, and like a majority of them don't even have like heavy armor penetrating. Like, you have a few that do medium. I think the only one that does heavy is the Eruptor, which is the explosive sniper rifle, which is great. But one, I think the clip size was 5, and 2, if you're too close to it, it will hurt you. And 3, it'll hurt your friends and probably kill you in the end. So I'm all set. But I feel like the longevity of your life is going to be okay in any match you do with this gun, especially if you're doing quick match. Like, I just like doing quick match because sometimes, and again, you guys can be different, sometimes I just don't want to deal with like one enemy. Like, I want to mix it up and give myself a challenge. Super credits, requisites. Super credits. The crown jewel of this game. Like, I don't care what I'm facing. Like, I don't care if I'm facing bugs, Illuminati, Automatons. Do I have a favorite? Yes, my favorite will always be bugs. Like, that's my number one enemy to choose. Illuminati and Automaton are kind of close together. Like, Automaton can annoy me sometimes with their amount of lack of amount of enemies, but damage per second they'll do. Like, it'll be one of the lower end enemies that are doing so much damage to me from a distance that it just gets extremely annoying and unfair. But that's just, again, personal opinion. Illuminati, Horde is fine, but then you get the armor, like the energy armor enemies, that if you don't have like an energy based weapon or you're not doing enough damage, like heavy or medium damage, they're just going to be a giant pain in the butt. Like with bugs, yeah, they have armor, but whatever, I'm just gonna keep shooting and shooting and shooting, and explosions everywhere, and they're easier to control in my opinion. Are you... Dude, I lost my leg. Oh my gosh, look at my leg, it's gone. I ain't surviving that. Clearly. Watch out for the turret. Okay. Hey, look, there's my stuff. And there goes another glitch. Lately, these things have been glitching so much lately. Like, we had one, like an episode ago, where it went flying off into the distance, took out one of our allies, and then came magically back. And now they have it where they're sinking into the ground, where sometimes you can't even get into it. Or, the other day, we had to wait for the time to fully be done because the extraction terminal was stuck underground and we couldn't get to it. Helldivers, fun for everyone. Glitches everywhere. If it didn't have a glitch, it wouldn't be Helldivers. But that, to me, is the best universal loadout, depending on the enemies you're going against. So, tell me your thoughts. Tell me what would you change? What are your weapons? What if you're doing Quickmatch? What would you bring to the table? Sub to the channel for more content. Like the video, and of course, come back for more. Because I would love to try out your loadout, try out what you bring to the table, and make a video out of it and see how well it does and give it a rating between you and I. Thanks for the love and support. Thanks for watching. And next time on Snippy Joker.